Yeah. Yeah, you guys, if you haven't yet, Jesse made a video about news and Sony and Microsoft, and this is somewhat related to that. So you can watch that as well. But this is a rumor. It comes from this is GoNintendo.com. We like that website. Rumor time. Nintendo is working with Microsoft Azure cloud computing service for streaming content. Nintendo has said that they keep their eye on industry trends and always consider this for future tech. That goes for the streaming and cloud computing side of things, but rumor has it Nintendo is actually looking to make a move in that area. Word on the street is that Nintendo has plans to work with Microsoft's Azure cloud computing service to stream some sort of content in regions. No word on what that content will be, why it would launch in certain areas.
Yeah.
And that's the whole article.
Yeah. So it's basically it's the same thing that Microsoft and PlayStation announced they were partnering for. And for streaming service, I know there's probably some people thinking Nintendo would never stream games. And well, they're already doing it with Resident Evil in Japan and other games. So I could see them looking at that and being if the only way we can get games like this on our console is if they are streamed to that console, then I could see them wanting to stream other games in other areas aside from Japan. So I could totally see it, especially since they already work with Microsoft a lot now. So yeah. Are there any I was kind of confused on whether to even have this on here, because it's something that's sometimes there's interesting news, but it's not really discussion worthy. You just read the news and that's it.
Yep, and that is this one.
But to try and turn this into a discussion, can you guys even think of a game that isn't on Switch but is on other consoles but you would like to play on Switch?
Banjo-Kazooie.
I knew it. You were gonna say
Banjo-Kazooie could run on Switch.
Microsoft.
It could come to Switch.
Well, I meant just something that the Switch just wouldn't be able to run the game, Kingdom Hearts 3 on PlayStation 4 or whatever. Because I can't even think of anything.
I don't know.
I only know Nintendo games, which is why I know Banjo-Kazooie, because it was already on Nintendo.
Yeah.
It was rare.
Well, Borderlands 3 is coming out at some point. I enjoyed the first two Borderlands games, and I never played the other ones, so...
That Spider-Man game?
Spider-Man is good.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
But that was a PlayStation exclusive. PlayStation paid for that.
I don't know things.
Sony owns the
But it was really good.
rights to Spider-Man.
There was
but Disney uses him.
There was almost 20,000 people to watch Daniel in a single day.
Yeah.
Play that.
People are man, that guy sucks at this video game he never played before and isn't even out yet. Of course I suck at it. Are you surprised? Yep.
They also use E3
funny
and other conventions whenever they show off new games. They basically use all of the fans playing the game as unpaid testers. So the representatives that stand there to watch people will just take note of the areas that people have trouble with and then tell Sony or whoever. And then
was that? Oh wow.
Yeah.
I did not know this.
I feel like Breath of the Wild's notes were, they keep dying all the time.
They don't know where to go.
Onuma gets these notes, just good.
That was intended.
Good.
It's like when when you write something or any sort of artistry that has storytelling and your audience cries, or they're like, that was awful, I'm sobbing, and you're like,
do you guys remember
I'm so evil.
The interview with Aonuma, to where he was talking about Miyamoto's first time playing Breath of the Wild, to where it's he just keeps climbing trees. Every single tree, he just climbs.
Yep.
Because it's fun. My favorite part was climbing. I was like, I can climb anything.
And then
Yeah.
you go to play other Zeldas, and you're like, oh, can I just climb it?
It would just be
Can
so
I-
much easier.
Can I please? Come on, like, climb it.
I can't. Wind Waker Link, why aren't you running? Goes back to Ocarina of Time. I have to roll to the castle.
Yeah, the first
Everywhere.
big game that I played after Breath of the Wild was Final Fantasy 15. And I remember, like, I kept coming across, like, cliffs or giant rocks. And instead of trying to run around it, I'd be like, why isn't he climbing?
Yeah. Or, but I mean, I will say, like, there's some funny blunders. The first day that I was playing Breath of the Wild, I kept accidentally running off cliffs, expecting Link to auto jump, like he has been for the last 30 years.
So I thought of something, Daniel.
So, yes.
Maybe the reason you liked that Spider-Man demo was because that's probably the only other game that you also can climb everything. Because he has sticky hands.
That's true.
I did partially
I
miss
just
rolling.
also, like,
Yeah,
Sometimes I just needed a good roll. I'm like, hey, I'm glad I can jump,
Skyward Sword
but I need to roll.
even let you
I need
roll.
to roll.
Like
I
while
want to
you're
roll the whole time, but if I want to roll the whole time, give me a Goron.
Goron roll!
yeah.
I love the Goron roll, but
All right.
and yeah, both would be ideal. But if I had to choose, I'll take sprinting over rolling any day.
Oh my gosh, it's more logical. Not that video games need to be logical, but
No.
you know, it's just it's more painful to roll than it is to sprint.
I wonder if the Gorons looked at Link and just thought, like, does he think he's one of us? Why is he rolling everywhere?
It's rolling.
I mean, he is a sworn brother in some games.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
He is.
All right.
He
Are we
can
ready
sumo.
for the questions? Right? The mailbag?
Yes.
We can do the mailbag?
Yes.
All right.
Let's bag that mail.
Everyone, give us your Zelda questions.
Do it.
Hey everyone, it's me again, Elia Rose. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. And you know what? If you're a fan of videos like this, you should totally subscribe and give this video a like and comment below to let us know what type of videos you would like to see us create in the future. And if you would really like to support all of us here at the GameOverJesse channel, please consider purchasing a GameOverJesse t-shirt or becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/GameOverJesse, where you can receive many rewards, such as getting shoutouts, having any topic or theory that you select discussed on the podcast or made into its own video, having your question answered, joining on as a guest on the podcast, and playing with us during our Twitch live streams at twitch.tv/GameOverJesse, and much, much more.